Oh, you gonna start him over? You know what I'm saying? Niggas is live and direct on Reggie. You feel me? Niggas is live and direct on Reggie. You feel me?
Hey, I didn't
Peace and
know.
love. Peace
Peace
and
and love.
love. You feel
Yeah,
me? What
on this
Nori say?
beautiful November.
Oh, I know, right? It's young Dido.
Young Dido, you know what I mean? That's how I woke up this morning.
That's how you
I
was
just,
feeling today.
yeah, but I just had to thank you. You know what I mean? I just had to thank you.
That boy said, I just had to thank you.
Right.
Yo, that Flex do this junk. Flex do the drop. Now that's what you call fucking bars, nigga. You don't know nothing
Boys.
about that. Dido, New York,
Yeah.
radio, the streets.
The streets. The streets is big.
The streets. Dido got
Dido
the
run the
streets
streets?
on lock.
She probably do.
Dido, the street sweeper. You feel me? Yeah.
She
Talk
probably
about
did.
it.
Nah,
What?
Alanis Morissette had the streets on lock.
Oh, but they had different streets on lock though. You feel me? Alanis Morissette had the Canadian streets on lock. You know what I'm talking about? And Dido
Okay.
had the UK streets. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? She was pulling the blicky out on it. This nigga eating beans, nigga. Like
Ooh.
damn.
They
Early
do
in the
eat like
morning.
beans and toast, huh?
I don't get it. I
Like
don't know.
random shit like that. But I don't know. It
just
might be
beans.
good.
It might be good, and
It might be
it's
good.
just, I mean, like, dog, I have no problem with like baked beans and shit like that, but it's like for breakfast, my nigga, like you got gas by 11:28 in the morning. I'm not like, what's going on here? I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
I know, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
But it might be good though. It might be good. You might have to try it one day. Just open up a can of beans first thing in the morning and just
You can do that.
throw it on some toast.
You can do that. And if you are
All right.
watching, if you are listening, you are more than welcome to do that too. But before you do that, you are more than welcome to follow us at 2blacksheep_ on Twitter, 2blacksheep on Instagram. Beat us there, don't meet us there, but we'll be there. Y'all talking about
Absolutely.
because right now you are tuned into the Sheep Show. We are Two Black Sheep, and this is episode 97. Is this 97? We on 97 this week?
97.
97, you feel me? Young
97.
episode 97, fucking with it. Sheep Show Radio in this motherfucker. I'm just playing. I had to get the freaking thing going. But no. Of course, I go by the name of Graham. You feel me? That guy right over there. That's why I ought to go mine. And we are here for another edition, another episode of the Sheep Show. Thank you so much for joining us. If you are watching, if you are listening, I implore you, we implore you to go ahead and tap in, give us a like, a share. You feel me? Subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't. If you're on like Apple Podcasts or Spotify, go ahead and throw us like a 5-star review. It really helps with the algorithms and getting this product, this page, this podcast,
thingamajigger.
This thingamajigger, you feel me? It helps get this thing seen a little bit, noticed a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So spread the word. You know what I'm saying? If you will, y'all talking about.
Yeah. We about 100 away, right?
Yeah,
we're about 100 away
from 2K.
From 2K.
Yeah, we asked for that by the end of the year. You feel me? The Christmas present from y'all to us. You feel me? Get us to 2,000. You feel me? Subscribers, subscriptions. Y'all talking about on
tell
YouTube.
Tell a friend. Yeah, I mean, it only take 1 second, 5 seconds to click that little red button.
That's it. And in addition to that, you feel me? Us being about 100 away from 2,000 subscribers, we have just crossed the 1 million views mark on YouTube as well. So salute to that. Yeah, definitely.
Salute to y'all.
Yeah, salute to y'all, man. But my brother, Young Wild to Go, my salute to you. How you doing today, brother? You good?
Salute to me always. Thank you. I am a king.
Actually, you feel me? Let's go ahead and do it for real. You feel me? Like you deserve that at least.
Yeah, you deserve it back. Now I'm doing well, my brother. I'm doing well. Weekend was pretty good, really chill. Got to relax, catch up on some sleep.
Yeah,
you know, it's a rare thing I do. So like, I actually got to like sleep. So
sleep.
You know what I mean? Cook.
Tweet.
Got on my new little diet for the next 40 days. Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah. Just looking for improvements.
That's good. That's good. That's good, man.
Improvements. Gotta start the new year off right. You know what I mean? And in order to start the new year off right, you gotta start prepping now.
That's right. Yeah, you got to start early, man. You can't
Yeah.
wake up January 1 and expect to flip the page like that. It don't really work.
Because I'm trying to go vegan
Mm-hmm.
in January for a month at least. I'm
Okay.
gonna try it.
So
I'm
you
gonna
just
try to
kind of
go.
tearing down the different
Yeah, tapering
things.
myself
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah. Of course, you feel me. I dig that. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, good move, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Salute to
sir.
you, bro. That's
Yes,
that's that's
sir. What
dope.
about you?
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. It's been a pretty good week. Just been hanging out with the kid, doing different things, just trying to, holidays is coming up and shit. We actually had a kick it over the weekend. We had like all of our like first and second cousins got together, and brought the kids together and all the shit. So everybody came over to my crib and we was just fucking around. You feel me? Had like a taco bar, just playing some music, some drinks, some margaritas and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was really, really good time. Really good time. You know what I'm saying? It was like a you know what I'm saying, a little family gathering. You feel me? We was watching football. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking it, chopping game. You know what I'm saying? But no, it
That
was a good
sounds
time.
good.
It was a good time. It was definitely a good
That
time.
sounds good.
Yeah, yeah, it was. It
Do you
was. It
have
was
any
great.
do you have any big holiday plans or any big goals coming up for as we approach
Mm,
2022? You know?
no, I don't have any holiday. Well, I might be going to Houston, either for New Year's or shortly after, to see Pops. He's got like a surgery coming up, and I want to go
Mm.
tap in and go holla at him real quick. You feel me? So,
Well, we need to
might
talk
be doing
about
that.
that
Yeah, yeah, no,
offline
yeah,
because
definitely, definitely.
I might be driving back from California to Texas around right before New Year's. So,
Mm, okay.
I might not want to make that trip alone. So,
What?
you know,
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it
yeah,
then,
we'll
man.
talk
Let's
about
talk
that off
about
air.
it.
But yeah.
Yeah, man. But let's get into it, man. You are now tuned in. You're now tuned in to the motherfucking greatest. You feel me? Nah,
Oh
right.
my
But
bad.
we're not really talking about that guy today. We'll talk a
The other
little bit about
greatest,
that guy, but yeah, one of the other greatest, one of the other goats. You feel me? Niggas want to talk about goats and
the
shit like
Gemini
that.
goat.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Gemini goat. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, let's kick it off. Let's get it started. Let's start it right there because if you haven't caught on by now, the last 28 to 42 seconds, we're talking about Kanye West. We're talking about the man formerly known as Kanye West. Actually, the artist
Yeah, we're
formerly
talking about
known as
Yay.
Kanye West. We talking about Ye. You know what I'm saying? Kanye set the world ablaze, set the internet on fire, shut down the Meta app, shut down the you feel me, the Twitter Bird app, shut down all of this shit, shut
Mm-hmm.
down, hey, shut all your little
As you should.
platforms down with all your little podcasts and everybody with your think pieces and your conspiracies and all that shit. Hey, everybody eyeballs in, tuned in, ears perked up, open, pay attention, listen to see what's going on. But yes, indeed, Kanye West appeared on Drink Champs this past week, and as of right now, this is not probably, this is Drink Champ's biggest interview to date. It has already crossed like 7 million views. You know what I'm saying? So really, really big moment for Nori. Before we get into Kanye West, I do want to salute Noriega for your contribution to this game and for just
Absolutely.
having the opportunity to do something like this and have this definitely interview of the year, man. Interview of the year. Let's just say it now. And let's
Yeah.
get that
Yeah.
clear out of the way because nobody else would have been able to do this. Nobody else would have been able to have the cachet to give. And what's crazy about it is Nori usually something like oversteps, like, you know what I'm saying, a lot during his interviews. This one, it was a really good balance of him just saying, you know what, nah, let me get out the way because I know you finna say some genius shit. So do what you're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But yes, indeed. Kanye on Drink Champs. What are your first thoughts, man? Talk to me. Let's get to it.
Man. Excellent interview, man. I expect nothing less than what he delivered. I know a lot of this catches a lot of people by surprise. A lot of people that jumped off of the Kanye bandwagon or so to say, that tried to cancel him, that stopped rocking with him at certain points of his career, this, that, and the other. Like, he been on this time the whole time.
Yeah, he's been on this
He
for a
been
while.
saying this same shit the whole time. His delivery and where he was saying it just wasn't right.
Yeah.
This was the perfect platform, and Nori was, like you said, was the perfect person that allowed him to express himself in full thought, instead of cutting him off when he says something crazy and letting that be the highlight.
Yeah.
You know, I just felt like it was a good interview, man. Kanye's probably the most, if not one of the most transparent artist in at least rap. I can't say all of music, but
Why you
at
can't say
least
all the
rap.
music?
Because there's a lot of genres of music, and there might be a lot of transparent people that I'm just like slipping on. That might just be
Right.
completely open about every fucking thing. You know what I mean? So I don't want to just because so I'm gonna just be like, I'm gonna stick on
Yeah.
and rap for sure, because
Like,
niggas
I'm
be
gonna stick to
capping.
what I know. Yeah. No. That's a
Yeah.
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. And what was dope about this was it did feel like there were a lot of moments where he was just letting thoughts flow. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Kanye's mind moves so quick, and it's like it seems like he's saying something and he's thinking about the next thought already. You feel me? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's where like a lot of like the maybe that's where things possibly get lost in translation, is he's trying to explain something, but he's already thinking about the next thing that he wants to say to you and gearing that up. And it's like, how do you control your mind to operate on both of those sides of the spectrum at the same time?
I'll tell you how coherent Kanye was during this whole interview, to where people that like to say he was manic or he was having an episode and everything, he kept losing train of thought and recalling exactly where he was in that lost train of thought, and would come right back to it and finish it. He'd be
Yeah.
like, "Where was I? Where was I?" And or he'd be like, "You said something about the house or something." He'd be like, "Ah, yes, so the house is in woo woo," and he'd continue that train of thought perfectly. A person that's out of it is not going to be able to recall that, especially with your mind working that fast.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose that. Like,
Well,
I
he
lose
said
shit
what he
like
said.
that
Like
all
he
the
was like,
time.
I'm the person that's gonna be able, like, you show me the dinosaur bone, and I'm gonna be able to like build out the rest of the like I could show you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, dog, the shit was crazy. Like, he said a lot of controversial shit, but at the same time, he said a lot of like really like just groundbreaking, like, but simple shit. Like, why aren't we thinking about this? Like, let's, because I don't want a lot of the controversial and the like the shock value things that he said to overstep or to overshine the moments where like he's critically thinking. And oh man, that term right now is like bothering the shit out of me right now. Like, being a critical thinker, because my quarterback is tripping right now, so it's like whatever. but Ye is that nigga, bro. Like, we gotta stop acting like Ye not that nigga. Like, regardless, like this nigga went up there with gloves on and said, "I'm not touching shit." Hey, pour this shot for me. Matter of fact, hey, light this blunt for me. Like, dog, like, I'm not doing none of this shit. You feel me? Like, I'm Ye. I'm the leader. Hey, as the leader, don't be on my phone playing and shit and texting slow.
Man, hey, no, there was so much,
There's a lot of gems in this.
so many, yeah, there were so many gems
There's a lot
that
of
he was
gems.
dropping. So many different, so many different philosophies that he was living by as an example, and giving examples of how he was living them, and like him being homeless and living out of his
His
backpack or his
backpack or
purse,
suitcase or whatever. You feel me?
and that's his house.
Whatever I have
and
on me, you feel me?
and
And yeah,
his
that's my house, and my home
and
is
his
wherever I
concept,
am with my daughter
yeah,
FaceTime. That's
no,
crazy.
but yeah, and his concept of relationships, and how his relationships are way more valuable than money, to where he doesn't even spend money anymore it's just all on face value. I'm like, dude, that's strong. That's some game to get to that point.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
that's
It's like I
when you
know
win.
wherever I am in the world, like
I'm
you feel
good.
me? Like I got somewhere to lay my head. You
I
know what I'm
don't need a
saying?
dollar
Like
for
somebody
my
gonna take.
name,
I don't need
and
that.
I could, yeah.
Nigga said, "Yo, I forgot to pack drawers, and Balenciaga took care of me. Like so, the next 4 days, I'm wearing Balenciaga underwear because they was just like here."
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like famous people get that shit. You feel me? Like, but the point of what he was saying was not I'm getting free shit. Like you said, it was face value. It was like
Mm-hmm.
I've built up my worth with and rapport with this many people, and you feel me? Like on all these different avenues of business and infrastructure, and like I don't know, bro. Like he said a lot of profound shit. Like like what he was saying here about. Let me pull up the clip. What he was saying here about what do we own? What do we own? Braids?
Braids.
You feel me? Like we own braids, nigga. Like check it out. Like let's just go ahead and
man. How about we start owning some stock,
maybe
or some land?
Maybe
What we own? Braids.
Braids.
You can't have braids, man.
You feel me? Like what are we
How about we
doing
start?
here? What are we doing here? What do we own? The N word? You can't say the N word. Okay, but what was he saying? Like, but you can't buy your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The person that owned the block is saying whatever the fuck they want to say.
Yeah.
Niggas is just talking and have no, you feel me? Like we ain't got nothing to back that shit up with. It's just
facts.
talk. You feel me? So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like I thought this interview was amazing, top to bottom. Like even when he was like, "Yo, I ain't got no red hat on, but I'm still on that shit." You ain't seen Kamala since the election, so what is niggas really talking about? Hey man,
Yeah. He said a lot of shit. Hey, the
I
funniest
disagree with a
bar
lot of his
though.
politics shit, but nah, he was going crazy. But go
Nah, the
ahead, the funniest
funniest
bar.
bar was when he said 92% of black women voted for Kamala. You would have thought Drake ran. I said,
He's
this thing
funny,
tripping.
man.
That shit's
Ye
funny
was
as
funny,
fuck.
man.
Yeah.
Ye's funny. He's funny as
He's
hell.
been funny.
He's and no, definitely he definitely been funny. But I'm just like, bro, like I haven't seen him this happy in a while. You feel me? Like
he's around friends.
Yes, you feel me? Like put us with us and allow, you feel me, like niggas to explain themselves, you feel me, amongst each other. Like Zane Lowe couldn't have did this shit.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you gotta understand, for Kanye to be comfortable and Kanye to be 100% him, like him, he has to be around people that he actually trusts and knows. Like him and Nori go back. Obviously, as they told some stories, some people didn't know. Nori, is named after Noriega. So it's like they got ties, and Kanye's been in the game a long time.
A
People don't
long time.
realize
Yeah.
a long
Been
time,
around for a while.
a long time. Yeah. So they've been around.
What do you think about what he said
It's
about Big Sean?
he said what he said. I mean, he didn't. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it all the way lit. Was it the theatrics that maybe caused a little more damage than what he said? Yes. Him getting up and grabbing the tombstone? Yes. That's what made it. But that's him being funny and him being in a comfortable environment to where, if me, you, Davey, Boogie, anybody, all of us chilling, kicking it, and we start telling a story or something, somebody asking an opinion, we're gonna over exaggerate a little bit and perform a little bit,
Yeah.
But in that same setting, if we were asked that question in front of some more professional people or something, to where we would just get a straight answer. So I just felt like he didn't say nothing too bad. I mean, granted, saying Big Sean was the worst signing of his career, that might be a little
extra.
stretch.
That was a little extra.
He had designer on his granted, he didn't sign designer, push his sign designer. So.
And even so, that's not the shit on designer, but it's like let's look at the like, you know what I'm saying, the history of the artists that you've signed. Like, let's not do that to Big Sean.
I haven't looked at really delve into Big Sean's sales and everything. compared to maybe how much money Kanye put into him. So
Nah,
maybe
I mean, I feel that.
I don't
I feel
know.
that maybe like depending on what
Maybe
you've invested.
when he looks at it on his profit loss balance, and he's like, dog, you kind of under. Like you've kind of been under. I've never recouped. So
But what do you say
you
to the people
might be.
but the people that say like, yo, Kanye owes him $3 million or whatever, and Big Sean responds and says it's more like $6 million that this nigga owes me.
I don't think Kanye directly owes him, because just like Kanye said in the interview, when he was like, Big Sean being on this, yeah, he was like, I don't sign people. I'm just signing somebody to the bigger person, and that's the factual truth.
Yeah,
like
they're not
anytime,
signing you. Like they're
you're
signed
not,
under you, but
you're signed under
yeah.
somebody that's signed to the parent company.
Yeah.
The parent company
the
just
parent
places
company,
people.
in most cases, the parent company in music business isn't the parent company that owns the music operations. Like there's another business that operates, you feel me, outside of this record label. Like there's something behind this. Like this record label is like one of 127 of other, you feel me, avenues of business for this Vivendi or whatever, white, whatever the other shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally like so many businesses under these two powerhouses, and the music industry is literally like ingratiated in both of these. Like I don't know, bro. It's fucking nuts. But I understood what he was saying when he was like, yo, bro, we don't sign people to like us. Like this is he's talking about the hierarchy and the, you feel me, the food chain in the music industry. It's like I'm not the end all be all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what Nino Brown said. Oh, this shit bigger than Nino Brown. This shit bigger than Nino
Brown. People think just because somebody signed to Kanye, like Kanye is actually writing Big Sean's checks. No, his checks are coming from Universal Music Group. Good music is just the imprint, and it's just the imprint. Like it's coming from Def Jam, like you know what I mean,
right?
And Def Jam is under the UMG.
Blah, blah, blah. Man. Ye said a lot of shit in this interview, man. Like the Big Sean was like, yo, I was just with you. Now apparently Nori and EFN have reached out to Big Sean for him to come on Drink Champs pretty soon here. So whatever Big Sean feels like he's gonna say, it's like, damn, you probably already could have said it, but it's all good. Hopefully.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Real as shit though, when this nigga said, John Legend just finna get up there and tap dance and do whatever them white folks tell him to do. I said, damn. You start thinking about it. Yes, he is.
What's crazy, but what I liked about it was like he went in on all of his niggas, like all of the people that
and
like
he said he love them.
Big Sean, Common, Talib, you feel me? Jay-Z, Just Blaze, you feel me? Like all of you niggas, like I can say whatever I want to say to y'all niggas, but y'all can say whatever y'all want to say to me too. It's just y'all just don't give it up like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. Even when he was like getting on, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's funny. Like people think Kanye's a bad friend or whatever because the way he acts, but like if you listen to his music throughout the years and everything, when he talks about his family and his family, how dysfunctional his family is, like go back to his first album, like go listen to Family Business, and he talks about how his family was tripping and his cousin stole his laptop and him and his cousins are still friends. Like there's hella shit that's like Kanye and his immediate family has gone through, and he still fucks with them. So I feel like the people that he do business with, that he really be like he said, when Jay do Jay shit and I do Ye shit, we don't say shit. But that's my brother. Like, and even though he said all that shit about Big Sean, at the end of the day, he said, ass, and that's my family. And he said, John Legend, that's my family.
It's like the I can say whatever I want to say about you, but I'm not gonna let nobody else say nothing.
I'm not gonna let nobody else.
The way he compared John Legend and Big Sean to Pusha T. It's like, yo, Pusha voted Democrat or whatever and voted for them people. Like, no problem. Like, he did what he did. That's cool. Everybody has their opinion, but he just didn't come out to the public and shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Like just to the masses and be like, nah, Kanye tripping, he wilding, you feel me?
And he even said, and I'm not finna rock with you until you apologize because I'm the most forgiving person. So he's letting you know, like, I'm saying all this because I'm mad at you.
I'm upset.
And I just really want you to just apologize and see my side. And once you do that, like, it's good. Like,
Man,
and I can't fault somebody for being like that. I really can't, because he's completely open and honest about it.
Funny.
He's not hiding his intentions.
Big Sean is saying shit like,
this bitch.
I was just with you, nigga, and you didn't say none of that shit. So why is it that all of a sudden, you feel me, after the interview, I'm hanging around you and you ain't got nothing to say, but now you got shit to say? All right, cool. I can't wait to do Drink Champs now because you done went and said shit about me. All right, well, whatever. It is what it is.
I said, not capping for Kanye, but I'll say this. Big Sean, you were at his Sunday service event.
Yeah, you pulled up to his event.
So
it wasn't like
so it's not like he came out of his way to your thing. So boom. If he still says you're a family no matter what, he can still be like, I can be like Graham, I think that sweater that you had on the other day was fucking horrible. That doesn't change me and your relationship at all.
No, man, this nigga said he ain't like my sweater, bro. I ain't feeling this nigga, bro. Like, we ain't cool, nigga.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't change our relationship at all.
So relax.
So I mean, and it's like, Big Sean, you didn't ask him. If Big Sean would have been like, yeah, who's the worst person you ever signed? He might have said, ha, you.
I mean, people don't really think of just like, yo, who's the worst person you ever signed? And was it me? Like, it ain't really, like, I'm not really hanging up on that, but it's like, dog, again, you came to his event. You came to his event. Yay. Why would I get out of pocket and try to sun you when I got business to attend to? I'm here doing shit.
And there was a picture taken of them just conversating, not them being buddy doing this, that, and the other. It just looked like
it was like him and his boy and them, they was talking. And but there's a couple other pictures where they're like posing, but Ye don't look too happy to be posing with this nigga. You feel me? So it's like, all right,
I know Kanye don't fuck with Hit Boy.
Yeah,
I don't even think Kanye don't fuck with each other. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hit Boy was also on Rory and Mal the other day talking to them. You feel me? I watched like 3 minutes of it and I was like, all right, I'm out of here. But yeah, salute to Drink Champs. Salute to Ye. I know like a lot of the shit he was saying about Just Blaze, like the copycat shit. Jay-Z got a chance to respond to that when they were doing the The Harder They Fall spaces on Twitter, and Hov was like, I just kind of let everybody have their own interpretation of the truth, because really when things happen, you're seeing it through your lens, and that's okay. So, you know,
I would like to put my Kanye, and I would like my apology. And I would like my apology.
Yo, he said he was gonna give Beans. He said he was gonna give Beans.
He said he was gonna give Beans
$50 billion and 5% stock in Yeezy.
50 mil, 5% stock.
Well,
you know what?
Let me correct myself.
Let me.
I didn't hear Ye say that. I didn't hear Ye say that. I did see a video of Beans saying that.
It's Beans, and I might want to say there's a mix-up in what Beans heard. I'm being dead ass. Now, maybe he didn't say he was going to give him 50 million and 5% stake. Maybe he said he was going to give him the 5% stake that's worth $50 million in Yeezy. Yeah. Because if it's worth 3 point something billion,
3.7, something like that.
Something like that, or I don't know what evaluation he's turning it at. He's probably turning it at the 6 billion or whatever to get it to 5%, I guess. Yeah. But I was like 50 million and 5%. I'm like, that's a lot of.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm like, that's a lot. I was like, that's almost
okay.
That's almost the same amount. If I mean, just off the head looking at it, that should almost be the same amount.
Probably equivalent. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, oh, maybe he meant like, dog, I'm finna give you 5% of the Yeezy company, which is 50 million.
We didn't even get into the Drake element of this, and he was talking about Drake. I feel like we've been talking about this for like 25 minutes, but
he just confirmed him and Drake are friends, like I've been saying. Saying they was playing us. And he confirmed that they talk and they're friends, and it's just.
I told him I didn't like the bar about the Hidden Hills, give your wife the chills type shit. Don't be acting like you doing, you know what I'm saying?
He
Being
said,
hella extra.
and he confirmed he ain't fuck Kim, and
like, there's that video of him with Jay Prince though, right?
Yes,
Ye and Jay Prince were together, and he was saying something about a show with Drake coming up or something.
He was inviting them to one. Let's see what they have to say.
This is Ye and Jay Prince. I'm making this video to address the ongoing back and forth between myself and Drake. Both me and Drake have taken shots at each other, and it's time to put it to rest. I'm asking Drake on December 7th to join me on stage as a special guest to share the 2 biggest albums of the year live in Los Angeles, with the ultimate purpose being to free Larry Hoover. I believe this event will not only bring awareness to our cause, but prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our pride to the side and come together. Beautiful.
Why Jay Prince punk Kanye into saying that?
And nigga said, read this.
That's exactly what he said. He said, yo, Ye, do me a favor. Ye said, what's up? He said, you and Drake finna squash this, right? He said, yeah, I read this. He said, read it.
Camera's on now.
Yeah. He said, yeah, we finna record it. That's why he said, oh, okay.
I bet. Sure. Let's do it. Yeah. Salute to Drake. Salute to Ye. That was a crazy interview. Drink Champs announced that there's a second part to that. So I don't know if they're going to talk about the Larry Hoover Jr. thing. But it did seem like there was some moments that were cut off or cut out. So if there's a second part to this, that's dope.
He didn't get into his ultimate music bag. Like there's hella shit he didn't get into. Like he didn't get into his label situation that much or his contract situation that much.
Yeah, he didn't. He was just like, "Yo, I'm off of Def Jam, and it is what it is." But yeah, that was a great ass interview though. So I can't wait to see part 2. Can't wait for it.
This just makes me want a Kanye documentary even more.
Well, we're getting Genius
Kanye
from Netflix, right?
Yeah, but
so I don't know how deep that's gonna be, but you ain't even seen it yet. Talking about but like a real one. But I'm sure that's only like 3 episodes. I think it's like that's not enough. Yeah. No, that's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Like I need a whole mini series, like 10 episodes. But yeah,
the way his mind work. The way his mind work,
it's nuts.
Like it's nuts. Like, dog. He said a lot of shit, man. Like I've listened to that interview 3 times. I watched it twice, and I listened to the podcast without watching it. And yeah, man, I just kept catching more and more shit every time, and I was just like, damn, how did I miss this the first time?
And he was like, Travis Scott is a like a mixture of him, Cudi, and Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
I completely agree with that. Yeah. You're just like an amalgamation. You feel me? Of all 3 of these dudes, it's like here, that's me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like Yankee.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. And I like how he gave Drake his props when he was talking about how Drake changed the algorithm and changed the thing when he came with notes of Sade in the raps, when everybody was just rapping, and he came in and changed some shit. And yeah, he definitely put emphasis on anybody. He pays attention to anybody that shifts the culture,
definitely,
or that makes an imprint in the game. And
speaking of shifting,
we don't give 2 shits about you.
Right. And speaking of shifting the culture, let's talk about wow. So I want to be really careful with this situation because unfortunately people have lost their lives. Um, I want to be really careful with this situation because even so, and even though we have some information, we don't have all information. It's still really early, and I just think it's really unfortunate for this situation that went down with the whole Astroworld thing over the weekend. Um, man, salute to everybody, the families. Definitely, we want to send our condolences to those of that were lost and that were affected, because it was like so many, hundreds of people that were injured, in addition to the fatalities. Yeah, over this past weekend, Travis Scott had his third annual Astroworld Fest. That was out there at NRG Park in Houston, in Texas, and it just, I don't know, it took a left turn really quickly. There were people that were rushing barricades and jumping fences, getting past security, and just kind of bum rushing merch stands, bum rushing the stage. A lot of this festival culture includes a lot of like banner acts that are, I guess, synonymous with this rage music. And I don't know, it's never really been my thing. I'm not like the biggest fan of a lot of these artists, like be it like a Trippie Redd or like a Playboy Cardi. Um, Even Travis Scott, like I'm not the biggest Travis Scott fan. A lot of these dudes do make really, really good music. I'm just not the biggest fan of all the extra shit that comes with it. But I don't want to get too far off into the deep end of that because Travis Scott does put on an amazing show. Uh, but this particular situation, be it an anomaly, seems as if there was a trend of similar situations like this, not as far, but mosh pits and people getting out of control and things like that. When it comes to the Astroworld Fest, how much did you see? Like as far as like, uh, did you get a chance to look into like what was going on? Because I know you're not too far. You're a couple hours away from where all of this was occurring. So, do you have any opinion on how this all went down? And I don't know, man. Like this is just I never heard of no shit like this.
I mean, yeah. First and foremost, condolences to all the families of the lost ones and all the friends of anybody that lost their life and anybody that has been affected by the events that's happened. Definitely. But now that I got that out the way, I will go ahead and say that I almost did go to Astroworld because I wanted the shoes.
Yeah.
I wanted the shoes, and
Sometimes they do like merch drops, right?
they dropped on
At his
Thursday.
shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
they
at the
dropped on
event, they'll
Thursday out
drop
there.
like a whatever limited supply or whatever at the shit.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right. So those that aren't familiar with festivals, festival culture has gotten really big over the past couple of years. Um, there's a lot of artists that Graham was naming that he said that were with this rage movement, but like I think that's just what Travis calls his people, or he just says rage or some crap like that or whatever. But that's nothing new. That's
No.
been happening for years. Mosh pits, all that shit has been happening at festivals, at shows for years, since hell, I don't know, since they started
Since
shows. You
festivals and
know,
shows. Yeah.
yeah, since they started shows. Um, Now it just happens that we have these rap hip hop artists that want to be, or that coin themselves rock stars, and
Yeah.
that embody the lifestyle and and the ambiance of being a rock star. And rock stars shows tend to have mosh pits. You tend to have crazy crowds and people jumping over doing a whole bunch of stuff. Not saying that's right, but that's just factual. So with Travis, the Trippy Reds, the Playboy Cardis, the Uzis, the countless other performers or anybody that's trying to be like that. Like, you guys are kind of enticing your fans in engaging in such acts. So there is some responsibility that needs to be deemed on the performers. I will say that. Now, normally I wouldn't come in here and put a lot of blame on Travis like a lot of people were just off rip when I heard about this. Because I'm like, being a person that's performed for years, a couple years, in my life, and knowing how it is when you're up there and you can be in the zone, not paying too much attention, how things could get lost in the mix. But then videos started showing. And
of his history and these things.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of history of Travis Scott with his shows having a lot of chaos and everything. Hell, I've been at festivals and Travis has been there performing. I know better though. Me, when Travis comes on, I move my black ass to the back. I get the fuck up out that crowd. I'm dead ass.
I feel you.
Dead ass. There's a few artists that I'm just like that. As soon as they come out, I already know. Everybody gets super turned and they start pushing around and jumping around and all that stuff. And
you're like a big
tell the crowd.
You like a big
I'm a big
bubble.
Yeah.
I need my space back the fuck up type shit. So I get
so when they start doing all that, nah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Y'all doing too much. So like, it's very unfortunate that the shit happens, and I will say there was some negligence. There was a lot of negligence on not only Travis, but on
NRG
staff
Park,
members,
Live Nation,
staff members that were working the show as well. I seen a video. I have it, and it's very heartbreaking too. Because it's the cameraman.
Oh yeah,
it's the cameraman.
When the girl's trying to talk to the cameraman.
Yeah, and she climbs up the ladder and she sits there and tells them, "Yo, we have somebody that's down there dead." And he looks at her and he's like, "Hey, yo, get down."
Get out the way.
And then somebody else comes and he's like, "Yo, we got people down there dying." And he just like, "Hey, I got to do this," and just starts ignoring them. And I'm just like, bro, you deserve to lose your job and never be able to work anything ever again. I'm sorry, that's just negligence. Like, there's you can sit there and point that shit and turn around and help, or something. Like, you could at least hear somebody out, use your radio, call security to help them. Something. Like, you don't just ignore people that tell you there's somebody dead down there at a concert or at a festival or any type of medical attention that's needed at any time. Like, that's just negligence. But
you want me to pull that clip?
Yeah, here I was gonna say we could play it real fast.
That's okay with you, real quick. Chase me, let's do it. Lost some Irish living in both cars. Just bring your girl, feel like she both bars.
Okay, so two things. First of all, just in contrast to those two clips, yes, bruh, the cameraman could have maybe radioed somebody, got somebody's attention. Yo, like, we got to do something. Also, how do I say this? Not necessarily sure if he like definitely yes, he should have like tried to radio somebody or something. It's loud as fucking there. I don't know how you communicate with people with all of that shit. I mean, internal radios and shit like that, I guess. But also, that's not his call. So when you show this second clip, that second clip that you just played, that one is a little bit more disturbing to me.
That one's very disturbing. No, that's where I put all the onus on Travis.
Because you're looking at this situation.
You are looking and seeing
and continuing.
Yes.
Continuing to perform, albeit very lackluster in that moment because probably the confusion and the commotion or what have you. But it was said that they were informed of this situation with people passing out and all of that. There was 37 minutes had passed between the time that the information was shared with Travis's team and the time that the show stopped.
Mm-hmm.
That's negligence. There's no way around that. There's no way around that. And that
Drake
entire
came
part,
out and performed.
Yeah.
While all that shit was going down. Yeah. And then left and Travis was up there performing. And all that shit was still happening.
Right. And all of that shit was still going on. I noticed that there was based off of what I was able to like read and research, like there was only 2 water fountains or water stations at this entire place with like 50,000 people.
That I'm not sure.
And then I also read.
I find that hard to believe, but damn,
I do too. I do too, and that's crazy, right? That's crazy. Now I'm sure that there's. I don't know, man, but I also read that the mayor was saying that this event had more security than the World Series. If this event had more security than the World Series, did the World Series have any fucking security? Because this was clearly understaffed.
But that's a different scenario though, because it could have more. It could have more security than the World Series, but in the World Series, people are sitting in their seats.
Yeah,
it's not 50,000 people crowded in one area.
Going Yankee, like
to where if something happens in the center of 50,000, you have to get people from the outside through all this without the commotion of everybody trying to scatter. So I can see them having more security, and it's still not
panning out very well, right?
Yeah. Just because it's a concert, it's free flowing. People are up moving around like there's no seats.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just looked crazy. It's definitely unfortunate. But like we said, we have to hold some of these people accountable, some of these artists accountable. Mm-hmm. When I said earlier, I'm not the person that usually comes here and will jump on an artist for something that happens in the audience at their show, you know. But after saying that or after thinking that and going on the internet, and so many video clips have been just surfacing of all these other artists that are on stage, and they immediately see something
and they
stop their show.
They stop it.
Yeah,
Adele did it. Adele did it. Rest in peace to Chester Bennington.
ASAP's done it.
ASAP was on their line. Hey, pick the fucking girls up. We're like, what's wrong with y'all niggas? Like this is too much. Like, I don't understand how people get to it. But look at this shit. This shit looks like this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy, bro. And I just feel so bad for all parties.
You would have thought if you didn't say nothing,
mm-hmm.
if there was no context to this video, you would have thought it was a mass shooting.
Yeah. You would have
thought it was a mass shooting somewhere.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And I was at a Travis Scott concert. So there is a canceled Travis Scott thing going around right now.
Yeah. I think people go.
I don't know if I'm necessarily ready to just say cancel Travis Scott. It's very negligent to him. And there's stuff that there's consequences that he's going to have to address.
Yeah.
Him putting out this little Instagram video of him rubbing his temple over and over.
We can pull that up too, because I have that, and it's like, here it is. Just
let's play that real fast.
Let's talk. Yeah, let's just look at it, because
I just want to send out
a lot of people were like, "Why does he keep rubbing his forehead?"
To the ones that was lost last night.
I don't want to
actually working right now.
I don't want to be funny
to identify the families, so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need,
All right, I want to stop it there, because when you say that, that's when I think of this history that people have brought up, you feel me, with just certain situations of these things in the past, you feel me? Because not only there was a video where there was a gentleman that was taking pictures at Summer Jam, and he's like, hey, get your nerdy ass off the stage. This isn't Summer Jam. This isn't the Hot 97 show. This is a Travis Scott show right now. And get the fuck off. And then I guess somebody like pulled his shoe. He felt like a fan tried to steal his shoe. He spit on the dude. He's encouraging the crowd to beat the nigga's ass. Like, it was a lot. You feel me? So I can't be like, yo, bro, you didn't do that, because you did that.
This happened at one of his shows in like 2015, right? Mm-hmm. And it's on his Instagram still to this day. Still, like today.
Right now.
To the kid that didn't survive the rodeo, you're a hero in my book.
So did this child pass away, or
no? He just passed out and got.
He just had a situation.
He had a situation at the show and all this shit. But like, there's a kid that was paralyzed at one of his shows. Yeah, man. He has a lot of hardcore fans that really embrace him and embrace this like rage stuff that he asked them to. But there does have to be a time where some of these artists have to ask their fans to like, yo, if y'all gonna jump around and rage, have some respect for the people that surround you.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel that.
Have some respect for the people that surround you, or y'all I don't need y'all doing this shit no more. Like, I'm never gonna be able to perform.
Exactly.
I'm never gonna be able to perform.
More than anything, you know what I'm saying? So, back to Travis and his thing.
I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely. Working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this city.
It's not funny, but it is. You feel me? What Soldier said.
I could never understand the severity of the situation. I was thinking to myself, damn, that sounds like a lie I would tell my bitch or something. Like, the same way how he did it, he said, like, yeah, man, this is terrible acting.
Yo, pull this shit back up, man.
Houston, HPD, fire department, everyone help us figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just
Instagram comment. Somebody's like, "Oh, he got a crazy headache."
I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening.
My nigga,
he got a migraine.
I'm gonna do everything I can to keep
my
you guys
nigga need
updated.
an Excedrin. He need a Tylenol. The my. I was gonna say nigga need a Midol.
Love you all.
Wow. Yeah.
I seen this and died. It
Yo,
says, this is Travis Scott apology video.
I don't like I said, man. I don't want to like make fun or make light of this, but
No, I'm
sometimes
getting
you
my
do have
jokes
to,
off
yeah, like sometimes you got to
on
laugh your
Travis
way.
Scott.
What Kevin Hart says, sometimes you do have to laugh your way through the pain.
Yeah.
And it's like, it certain things like this is like, I don't know why he did that, but I was looking for when he put out the like the notes app apology and statement. I was looking for
Yeah.
something a little bit more
Oh yeah. Hey
connecting,
yo,
something more direct,
and People Magazine, y'all motherfucking sick and nasty.
what they do.
Whoever y'all editor is, y'all chief editor, they need to be fired. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know what they said. I don't know what they did, but hey, man, hey, People
When the
Magazine.
whole thing went down and the first reports of the whole Astroworld and there being casualties and everything, People Magazine immediately put out a response and said, Kylie Jenner and her Kylie Jenner and
Oh
her
yeah,
baby are
yeah.
safe and not hurt or
That
something
shit.
like
Ain't
that.
nobody giving a fuck
Some
about that.
some shit
We
like
got
that.
8 people that lost their lives. There's hundreds of people
Yeah.
that are injured. You feel me? And then on top of that, there's videos and clips that people have been reposted and shit with like you can see her posting from her Instagram story. And the ambulance is like in the crowd visually. You feel me? So it's like, granted, you may not have known that there were fatalities, you know what I'm saying, and people that actually passed away, but you knew that this was a very, very serious situation. And, this event continued for way too long. So it's like, I don't care. I don't care about Kylie Jenner and like her safety. I know she was going to be safe. But don't take that moment to like prop up her and be like, you know what I'm saying? We need to make sure she's like, what, what I was thinking when they put that shit out? This bitch. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about that shit, nigga.
Right. And shout out
fuck,
to Alice
gross.
Mariah. I agree though. I feel like he was fake acting too on that apology.
Yeah, it was too much. It was like, it was like a directive, like it was like a media training thing, like rub your forehead a little bit and let them know that you're stressed, you're, you know what I'm saying, you're concerned. And I noticed that he is refunding all of the attendees for the entire festival. It was scheduled to be 3 days,
3
but
days.
they canceled the final day. Playboy Cardi did a show where they put out a statement to the crowd before he even came on stage and was like, yo, if y'all get too fucking crazy, we shutting this shit down. Be respectful. Don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? And keep yourselves in control. I thought that was smart for them to do and, still be able to, have your show. Now, what I do want to talk about, and I don't want to get too off into a deep end of conspiracy theories or what have you, but as we said, when you have a history of this type of behavior, it is going to grow, it is going to evolve, it is going to eventually catch up to you. What I do not like about this Travis Scott thing, and hey, call me a conspiracy theorist if you want to, I don't like the imagery. I don't like the imagery.
You don't like the imagery? You
don't like it.
That's always been Travis though. He's always flirted with the demonic type.
And that's great,
things.
Well and good, but again, it's going to evolve, it's going to grow, it's going to catch up with you. You doing all of this shit. What's your
people
album?
die at your concert?
What's the shit called? What's the
Astroworld?
Not even that, bro. What's the new song that he just put out? Manic or whatever.
His new
Escape
album?
Plan Mafia. Bam. So yeah. So check this out. Where's this record at? The imagery that they're using of like all the eyes and you feel me, the hands, you feel me, like the all that shit with the open mouth, and they're saying like all that shit is like, look at this. This is the imagery that I'm 100% not okay with and not comfortable with. It's when you do shit like this. Where's this? So this is the cover for his new single. The true dystopia is here. What's the definition of dystopia? Let's go ahead and look that up. An imagined state or society in which there is great suffering or injustice, typically one that is totalitarian or post-apocalyptic. You drop that 2 days before this festival, and what happens? People are dying, people are injured, people are hurt, people are like affected in all of these crazy ways, and it's not just the people that are there because people families have to deal with this shit. My thing is this imagery, like your music ain't good enough, bro, for you to be doing all of this shit. I don't agree with this shit, bro. It's like people go off into the deep end of this shit, trying to be all edgy and shit like that, and then when some shit happens, oh, I could never imagine that this would have gone this way. I could never even music, thought about this. Da, 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 da. No, he does make some good music. I mean, he, like I've always said, he's a better Cudi than Cudi. But my thing is, like, I just don't agree with you can't do all of this shit and be like, I would have never expected for this to happen. You can't. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the nigga that robs people and then gets caught and starts crying and tells the sob story about like, oh, I gotta do this I gotta do this to make a way, this, that, and the other. And it's like, nigga, you done licked like 30,000 people, nigga. You done made more than enough money, and you keep doing it. So
right.
It's like obviously you're comfortable with continuing this.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, man.
Granted, I don't think necessarily he's like, the conspiracy theory stuff. Like I have a lot of fun with it. I do. I have a lot of fun with it. But in music, like some of these artists, a lot of these artists like Travis Scott and everything, I don't think he's really into the shit. I think he just plays off the shit like a lot of people do.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
You can't tell him to stop playing. Jay-Z played off it for years. Kanye played off it for years.
And
I'm just saying. I know, but I'm just stating facts.
With them niggas too. It will catch up to you. It will continue to grow and evolve. And it has with all of them. This is a pattern. It happens to everybody. You play with that shit, weird shit happens.
It does. But I'm just saying, like, it's easy for you or me or anybody from the outside in to say
don't play with like devil
to
imagery?
Say don't play with it. Yeah.
Okay. I don't agree with that one.
Okay. When there's $1 billion corporation that's backing you, that's putting all this money into you, and you are just a puppet. Yeah. You want that McDonald's licensing, right?
All right.
You want that?
You want that big ass McDonald's pillow? I feel you.
You want that? You feel me? You want these Nikes and these Jordans to stay selling out every 2 seconds. You want to be the biggest motherfucker in the world, right? All right. This is your album cover. All right. I guess it is.
I guess so, man. I don't know about that.
But hey, it's easy to have integrity on the outside looking in.
I love that part. That's one of my favorite quotes. It's easy to have integrity when you broke, my nigga. It's easy to have integrity. You feel me? So I do agree, and I do feel that. I don't know, man. This
when it's all that money on the line, and they say, "Damn, it's a $50 million check sitting right here."
What you gonna do?
What you finna do?
What you gonna do? Yeah, man.
You finna take that $50 million check damn near.
Niggas, hey, man.
You're gonna take it a couple of times, and then you're gonna be like, all right, I'm good.
You feel me? Like, I think I got enough money now. You feel me? I might be straight, but I mean, shit, I could use a little more. I could use a little more. I mean, hey, man. But hey, definitely salute and just prayers and condolences to all the families of the individuals that were lost. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Danish Bang. I forgive me if I say these names wrong. I'm never good at pronouncing names. But Danish Bag, 27 years old. Rodolfo Pena, 23 years old. Madison Debuski, 23 years old. Franco Patino, 21 years old. Jacob Jurinic, 20 years old. John Hilligard, 14 years old. That's sad.
That's
That's
really
very sad. Alex Acosta Avila, 21 years old, and Brianna Rodriguez, 16 years old.
That's
And
deep, man. I feel
I just couldn't just leave them at nameless names. Like,
yeah, I didn't even know that somebody posted that. So I'm glad that somebody gathered that information and was able to, make that available to the public so we can all see the names of the individuals, who do deserve to be highlighted here.
But rappers start y'all are MCs.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, a rapper is an MC from the beginning. You're supposed to control.
You're supposed to control the crowd.
You're supposed to control.
That's part of your
the
job.
Crowd.
Is to control the crowd.
That is one main part of your job.
You are the microphone checker. You are the master of ceremonies. You should be able to control that crowd. That is your job as an MC, as an artist, as a rapper. That's your job. That's a fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So y'all need to like get it together and just tell your audience, because remember, your audience is there to see you.
Yeah. So
they're there to see you.
Niggas to pay the fuck attention, man.
Yeah. So if you tell them to chill the fuck out, guess what they're gonna do? Chill the fuck out, because they're your fans. So when you don't do it, yes, that's gonna fall under you. So
yeah, man.
Sorry, Trav, but you're probably gonna lose some endorsements, and you probably deserve it for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. If the baby deserves to lose some shit over a statement made at a festival, then I hate to be the person to just say you gotta have something taken away, but you definitely need to have something taken away. Like,
facts.
I seen Fortnite put out something that said, we're going to stop selling. We're going to stop selling.
We're going
to take the emotes off. I said, what the fuck that going to do? I don't even think he was getting paid for those emotes. But I don't know. That shit's unfortunate though, about a lot of people that lost their lives though. But
let's talk about music, man. That's just sad. Let's pick it up, because we've been here for an hour. We spent an hour on two topics, but those were two things.
I was about to say those are the two biggest topics.
Let's dive into let's definitely talk about some music. We got new music out this week. Salute to Summer Walker, the new album. Still over it.
Still over it.
In your phone right now. So make sure you go check that out. Yeah, what's up?
Big shout out to Summer Walker.
Why is that? Oh, because her new album.
Because she on pace to damn near do 2.
Yo, yeah.
She on pace to damn near do 2.
Do like 210, something like that. It was like 180 to 210 somewhere in there.
They said her debut album. Over it debuted number 2. 134. So if she beats her debut by like 100, she's in that SZA category now. We gotta put her up there. Like people was disrespecting her. I kind of was too, giving her like the, I don't know, you might be just a one hit. Like, yeah, I mean, you came out the gates and you was cool for the, you might be the, no disrespect, but you might be the LMA. You know what I mean? And no disrespect to LMA, because I think she's dope, but where's she been? She came, she was on fire, and then I don't know. So I was thinking maybe Summer might be that. It's like we already got SZA. We got the person that we've kind of quote unquote crowned, or just given that crown to, which SZA's kind of still new too, as far as not
SZA's only did it once.
Yeah,
let's not forget she's only done it once.
And so that's where I'm at. Like, I'm like, damn, we just kind of gave it to SZA.
This will be Summer doing it twice, by the way.
Yes, that's where I'm getting at. We might have to revisit that and look at Summer a little different and be like, But yeah, shouts out to Summer, because And also, I will say this too: Summer knows what the fuck she was talking about, because in the grand scheme of that album, that song is horrible. Her single, it does not fit. It does not fit at all. At all.
Hey man, shout out to Sean Garrett. X for a reason. Not my favorite record on that one by a long stretch.
It's a good song, but it just doesn't fit.
Yeah, I feel you. So, what do you think about the album?
The album got some slaps. So I said the album, hey. The album finna get, I seen, the album finna get a lot of bitches lonely this one. A lot of these bitches that in their mind think that they got summer money. You know what I mean?
Don't do that.
I'm just saying, dog. And there's finna be a lot of lonely hoes out here, because Summer was slaying shit on her album. She was talking her shit, popping her peas and doing it. And I was just like, oh. London caught a few strays off the rip coming in.
So I did half your album. All right, cool, fine. Run my show.
I mean, shit, I'm with it too, but I mean, like, bitch, you ain't gotta say my name. You could have knew who you was insinuating. Like, it's just funk.
Man, we was just telling Big Sean to say what you mean, say how you feel, bro. Summer said, "Nah, I'm coming out the gate with it. What's happening?"
Nah, but bitter's pretty dope.
Like that.
No Love, that's just fire. I like Reciprocate. Switch a Nigga Out. Unloyal, of course. Bro, I really like Ari Lennox. She's so dope.
Oh my god, bro. Ari Lennox is amazing. Bro. I seen somebody say, fuck it, what did they say? They said, yo, Ari Lennox literally gets on anybody's song and just makes it her own. And then literally the next comment under that was, Ari Lennox is a banana. And I said, yo.
She's a banana.
She's a banana, because like the flavor of a banana will take over like anything that it's, you feel me, like you put it in a smoothie, you got a banana flavored smoothie, you feel me, like you know what I'm saying, like you cook it down, you know what I'm saying, it's some shit, you feel me, to make like a banana whatever puree along with like some type of shit to go with like an ice cream or something, like, you feel me, like it's really strong. I'm just like, yo, Ari Lennox as a banana, this bitch. That shit was fucking hilarious. Like that song though. However, I'm just, yo, salute to Ari, because she really puts her foot and her whole shit into features. And I can't wait for that new album. But I mean, even so, I thought Closure was a dope record. I like Toxic. Screwing is dope. You feel me? Like, though Marion don't be fucking, he don't be playing. He don't be playing. Fourth Baby Mama. All right, I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't get that far.
Let me ask you something.
I didn't get to those last 4 records.
No, you skipped something that I think I know why you skipped it. I'm gonna ask you. That right there.
Huh?
That right there.
What about that right there?
That right, bro.
Salute to Pharrell.
I have mixed feelings about this song, because there's certain parts of this song
that you like,
that I like,
and then there's certain parts of the song that's like,
this bitch. Yes. Yes. But this song has certain aspects where I'm like, oh, I kind of like that little bop, and then
and it just goes somewhere else.
Yeah, and I'd be like, oh, where was it? Like, no, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Pharrell. I don't just want to take this away from Summer, but Pharrell's been like randomly popped up on a few random albums and
it's been subpar. Say it.
very
Say
subpar,
it.
and it's been
Say it.
super random and just weird and out
Hey
of
man,
place.
hey man,
And
hey man, hey man. Sorry, I don't think Pharrell is the producer that a lot of y'all think he is. Sorry.
he's not the producer for y'all.
Hey man.
Get Neptunes. That's what y'all don't understand. Neptunes
Yeah.
made all the doop 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 doop.
It's the Neptune sound. That boom boom. That's the Neptune sound. It's not the
Yeah.
Pharrell Williams sound. It's the
Yeah,
Neptune
no.
sound. Get you bling like the Neptune sound.
Exactly.
Oh man. But
Yeah. So that song, I was just like, and I was kind of hyped too. I was like,
Timbaland and Pharrell. You know they both from Virginia.
You know they both from Virginia. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to say, Tim because
you know he came out of Virginia.
He said, "Holy mother, Pharrell from there too."
Oh God, I'm weak.
Oh man, that was great.
No, that's great. But yeah,
I like
again,
this
like I
album,
said, I didn't listen to this album past Broken. Broken Promises. Do I remember Broken Promises? I don't even know if I listened to Broken Promises. I might have stopped listening, or I might have got distracted as I was listening, or after Screwing went off. And probably, it became background music after that for a second. So I can't say in totality how I feel in regards to like those last 5 songs.
Well, I can tell you something. How do you feel about the last one?
Sierra's Prayer?
Yes.
Talk to me. How do I feel about that?
No,
how do you feel about that?
Let me talk to these hoes real fast.
Okay, please.
Hey, listen up, bitch.
Yeah.
All right. Listen up, you horse. You horse. All right. Now I'm gonna keep it all the way real though.
Mm-hmm.
Sierra's Prayer was cute. It was real. I believed her.
Mm-hmm.
I believed her because she has the actions to back that shit up that she was saying. All you hoes that's finna be in there giving up false hope and empty promises in this prayer, y'all ain't got them actions. Y'all ain't ready to put in that work for a good man. Y'all ain't ready to put in that work for Russell Wilson. Y'all still ready to put in that work for a future type nigga. So don't be wasting God's time with these prayers. That y'all trying to give, that y'all trying to ask for a good man, knowing you don't deserve him right now. Y'all got to get right with yourself first before you can have somebody else get you right.
Right.
And that's all I'm gonna say. Because it was a cute prayer. I was like, okay. And I was like, a lot of these hoes is finna be misled though. Because like Sierra specifically said in there, I am ready.
A lot of y'all hoes ain't ready, huh?
A lot of y'all hoes ain't ready. Only ready y'all hoes is Little Caesar's hot and ready. Y'all in the streets. Like I mean, nah, for real though. It's a cool little prayer though. But like I said, you gotta have the actions to move behind it. It's like waking up and just praying to be a millionaire and sitting on your ass every day. You think you're gonna be a millionaire? No.
It don't work like that.
Right?
Don't work like that.
Not at all.
Work like that.
So
sorry, baby boo.
Sorry, baby. Yeah, but it was a cute little prayer though. I'm like, okay. Sierra, you said this? How many times you said this to get Russell? And where could I get the female? Where could I get a version so I can say it to, give me a Megan Good or yeah, I mean
Megan Good. I need a bitch with duality. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bible study on Wednesday nights, you know what I'm saying? And P Valley on Thursday nights.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit. I need a bitch with balance, you know what I'm saying? I need a bitch with a little bit of balance, you know what I'm talking about? And man, I really wish my soundboard wasn't down right now because I would love to take a toxic timeout. Oh my! Wait!
It's toxic. Oh, we back.
I would like to take a toxic timeout.
All right.
Because if I could be honest with you, my brother, I shouldn't be looking at this woman like this. I should not be looking at this woman like this. But can somebody please explain to me how and why and when. That's what I need. The hows, the whys, and the wins of when the fuck did Lil Wayne's daughter get so bad? Like,
Reginae?
bro, I shouldn't be looking at Reginae like this, but she looks like her mother.
Reginae turned out, bro. Where you been?
No. Like another level, bro. Like I shouldn't be looking at her like this. I know people have problems with like age gaps and things of that nature. I think she
That's
just turned like
Reginae?
22. Yes.
Why she look different?
Why she look different? Let me. Did she what? Did she what? Have some enhancements or something?
She's
Yes,
a
she
very
did.
beautiful woman.
Yes, she did have some enhancements or something. And
she looks a lot lighter.
Oh,
it could be the lighting and it could be the makeup as well. Okay, that one looks like her.
It's definitely the lighting. It's definitely the lighting. Bitch, I got this ring light. You feel me? 6 of them on. Boom, boom, boom. Bitches is popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
So look, I say this though. Over the past few years, she been turning out. And even Lucci, YNF Lucci knew.
He's seen the future.
Lucci knew. Yeah.
He's seen the future like Raven Simone. He was taking a gaze into the future.
Man.
I think life could be a dream.
How old is Reginae? Isn't she
She's
like
22,
24?
bro. She's 22.
That's it.
23, something like that. Like I said, I shouldn't be. My nigga. All right, that's enough for my toxic timeout.
I mean,
but I'm just saying.
You shouldn't, but I mean, that's a grown. I mean,
it is a grown woman.
That's a grown woman. But I don't know.
She's also Lil Wayne's daughter, though, so it's like I'm confused here.
That's all right. She don't look like him, so that's fine. That's fine. Because Toya bad as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Toya is saucy, man. Like I would love nothing more than for Toya to just talk to me all day.
Oh man, with her Louisiana accent.
Oh my God, please and thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just annoying her just so she can be mad and just yell at me.
Listen. Yeah. Shout out to Summer Walker, still over it. That's in your phone right now. Silk Sonic.
Silk Sonic run it up. Go run it up.
Silk Sonic new album. Sonic. That's coming this Friday, right?
Silk Sonic.
We doing the go or no for these niggas?
Yes, sir. They dropped their track list.
They dropped their track list.
We getting 9 tracks.
Okay. And then these niggas said, yo, we was going to push this back to January. And now all of a sudden the album is ready, huh?
So we have 3 out of the 9, right?
Yes.
We got track 2, track 5, and track 8, right?
Yes, sir.
Track 1 is an intro.
Yes, sir.
Right? So that's 4 out of 9.
So there's 8 songs on this record.
Yeah.
And I think they actually dropped the Silk Sonic intro too.
Did they?
I think that's out. If I'm not mistaken, let me just double check here. If I look up,
yeah, I have a clip of the new song "Smoking Out the Window," which is our go or no this week.
I'm so cold. You got me out here.
You know what that sounds like? You know how that sounds? That sounds
sensational.
That's amazing. Oh my God.
Yeah. Wow. Whole lot of tricking going on.
Whole lot.
Whole lot of tricking.
Definitely.
Oh man, we might have to retire that for a little bit.
I know, huh? You're right. You're right. We might have to sit that one down for a second.
Man, but we can't be lit right now with Trav.
We can't be lit, but we can be lit enough to smoke out the window. And I think that these two gentlemen have redeemed themselves from the somewhat lackluster Skate record that dropped in about August. And honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Skate is a bad song. It's just the fact that Skate came behind Leave the Door Open, and it wasn't exactly it. It wasn't on par. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I almost agree with you. Mm-hmm. But I think Skate is gonna quietly
Oh,
be a
100%.
very
100%.
like one of the most successful
100%.
songs on this album over time.
100%.
It's gonna be that song that just sits there and
Yeah.
keeps getting played and keeps getting played.
Mhm.
Well, everything else gonna taper off, and that song is just gonna keep getting
And it
played
just
and
keep,
played.
yeah. And
it's gonna be like the new norm.
It's gonna get like a sync deal or something, and you're gonna hear it in the right space at the right time, and it's gonna click, and it's gonna be like, skate to me, baby. You feel me? Like type shit. But yeah, Silk Sonic.
Somebody gonna put it in a commercial. It's gonna be like an Allstate commercial. Skate to me, baby. Something like it's just
and it's gonna be Esquire from ATL and that motherfucker going Yankee. Like, you got a Picasso in your house type shit. Like but yeah, they did release the Silk Sonic intro. If you can see that right there, it is on Tidal. Yeah. You know what I forgot about when I was looking at this record, smoking out the window on my socials as I was checking out the music. I forgot that Anderson .Paak is on Aftermath, and this is an Aftermath and Atlantic Records release, and Dr. Dre just has his hands and feet and everything right now because, as you said, as you said earlier this year when we were talking about Dr. Dre's divorce and the work that this nigga was finna start putting in, he was finna start popping up everywhere. And guess what?
Super Bowl. After the divorce, he said, "Oh, this divorce. Let me sign these papers real fast." Where that Super Bowl contract? Yeah. Give me that.
This record is really dope.
This is what Dr. Dre said to his ex-wife.
This bitch.
That's a fact. He said, "Fuck this hoe, man." He said, "Yo, man, what you talking about, dog?" Nah, but that's hilarious. But yeah, looking at this track list, I believe when they posted something, and I believe they both posted this on their personal pages. But when they were talking about the album, I think they were announcing the album November 12th. They tagged Ariana Grande and Childish Gambino on this track list. We don't see those names, but I'm telling you now, I'm going to assume that those two people are also on this album.
Or they tagged their ass because they knew they was about to drop a project and said, "Move the fuck away from our release date." Y'all niggas is in our space.
Yo, that's hella funny. And Gambino said, "I seen all that shit which I was talking about comparing Dave to Atlanta. Stop that. Stop it right now, man. Don't be acting like y'all ain't see what we did, man, because we really out here and still out here. Season 3 coming soon.
Nah, I kind of feel that though. Like, don't compare the two. Let them each be great on their own.
Yeah.
Especially when we finally get a great black product.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let the white product come in. No, and no offense to Lil Dicky because I'm a huge Lil Dicky fan, but don't let the white product come in and just automatically
and just be like, you know what I'm saying, set it over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put that over my shit, my nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you know that's what they want to do anyway, but don't do that.
And that's where I was saying it for, like, don't do that. Don't do him in like that. Yeah. Shout out to 50 Cent and whatever he got going on with Stars. Something happened with Stars in his show, BMF, I guess.
You ain't been keeping up with BMF, have you?
I haven't. I'm mad. What happened? There's an episode that didn't pop up or something.
You, sir, have not been keeping up with BMF. So
I just told on myself.
So what happened was 50 Cent directed episode 7 of BMF. Mm-hmm. He and if 50 Cent is to believe that, not even to be believed, but he believes that this might be his best directorial work to date. So his problem with Stars right now is based on the fact that they had a meeting where they said, "Yo, we're going to skip a week in the scheduling of airing BMF because we would like the season finale to coincide with the season premiere of the next season of Power." So, Power Book Ghost, the Tariq series. So they were like, "Yo, we want this finale to line up with this premiere, so we're gonna skip a week in airing the content so we can make that a reality." My problem with that is why didn't you have the foresight to just do that from the jump when you have both of these shows and you already know that you have this show coming up? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you already do that in your scheduling? So they told 50 they were going to skip a week. However, somebody accidentally released the episode and it was up for about an hour or so, and then they took it down. But once you know, come on, my nigga, it's the internet. Once something is out and it's on the internet, it's gone. It's over with. So when they pulled it, where do you think it kept popping up? On all these aftermarket websites, on these bootleg websites, and people keep, but now those views and people watching that does not get attached to Stars and doesn't get attached to 50 Cent. He don't get all that. You feel me? Like if all of that traffic went to Stars on as it was supposed to, then 50 Cent would probably be he would feel like, okay, this is my biggest work to date. Y'all upheld, you feel me, your end of the deal. But now y'all have really fucked up something that I put a lot of work in to. I called in favors. I got Eminem to come play White Boy Rick. And niggas' time is valuable. I was doing all of this shit, and he's like, y'all are fucking with my bag. Y'all fucking with my money. Y'all fucking with my product. And I don't like it. So I feel him. I feel him.
Yeah.
Like, my nigga, like, y'all really fucked that up and expect me to be okay with it. He said, yo, these niggas is fucking dumb. I got 2 powerhouse series over here, and y'all keep doing weird ass shit. And yeah, he was like, I'm done. As soon as I can get away from this deal, I would like to, because these niggas is smart, but they lack common sense. So yeah, that's 50's beef with Stars.
50 need to
buy NBC.
Nah, he needs to stay away from NBC. Especially being 50. He needs to stay away from NBC.
Yeah, but I mean,
they'll try to throw him under the jail cell for anything.
I don't think it's too crazy, but I think 50 Cent just takes these opportunities to poke fun at people and just be the bully that he is. It is what it is. But yeah, I think BMF has been doing great.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, you did tell on yourself. I thought that was pretty funny. But I thought that was hilarious.
I don't have anything else on my docket. Nicki Minaj and her husband are accused of calling shots for the NYC Blood gangs in a $20 million lawsuit. I have no idea what that's about, but
me neither.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know who Nicki Minaj's husband is, but I swear, every week he's either a kingpin, a drug dealer,
it's some new shit,
gang member, or he's a pedophile. Like, I don't make up your mind. I don't know what the fuck he does, who he is. He's damn near never said a word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like, I don't know. But shout out to them. I hope all that stuff gets cleared up. Yeah, because that doesn't sound fun at all. Shout out to Little Boosie, man. Hey, I'm just gonna say shout out to him for him being the bigger man the other day when that person, I don't know if that person was trying to troll him or whatever.
Oh man,
when he ran up on him when he was with his son and he was like, I'm Lil Nas X uncle or something like that. It was like, you're not going to be talking to him like that or doing something like that. And Boosie was like, hey, man, shut the fuck up. I'll beat your ass right now. And his son started grabbing Boosie and pulling him away. And then Boosie's like, you better quit fucking talking to me like that. And
yeah, I need people to not be so...
Don't, like, this isn't... The trolling stuff is funny, he online and shit, but when people rock up to people real life, y'all gotta start understanding this internet shit is it doesn't translate the same in real life. You're gonna run up on the wrong person and they're gonna have a yapper on them, they're gonna have a hammer on them, and they're gonna lay your ass down real quick. And guess what? They're going to walk smooth away from it because a lot of these South laws got stand your ground.
Yeah.
And if you run up on somebody like that, you're gonna get laid down.
Yeah, it could happen. It could definitely happen. So keep your head on a swivel and stay the fuck out the way and stay out of
And
people's
he's not the one.
Yeah, he's not the one, but I don't want people to get confused. I've seen a lot of people talking about that clip, and I want people to just be cognizant of what's going on in that clip. There's a boom mic. There's like 3 cameras. Like that's a shoot. Like they're shooting something. That's content. Like I feel you, but I've seen a lot of conversation about it. But I noticed as the camera was moving, you know how people shoot shit and they try to like make sure that certain things stay out of the frame. You know what I'm saying? Like you could see the boom mic kind of drop in, you know what I'm saying? Like you see, like in addition to the person that's filming on their phone, there's another person filming with a camera, another angle type shit. You feel me? Like that's a shoot for something that Boosie might be working on. I don't know. I thought it was funny that the nigga
for him and Lil Nas X music video.
Maybe the industry baby set it off remix.
The industry baby remix.
But yeah, that I thought that shit was hilarious. I just, hey man, I can't tell Boosie what to do, man. He keep playing with that F word, and you do what you want to do, my nigga. Like, you just do what you want to do, bro. Like I'm Drewski, man. Like hey, leave me out of it. But hey, stop playing with that man, though. Don't play with that man. That's all I can say, man. That's all I can say. And other than that, yeah, I got nothing, brother. I got nothing.
Other than that, I know what y'all can do.
Y'all
go follow the motherfucking show. Yeah,
y'all.
Follow the show at 2blacksheep_ on Twitter, at 2blacksheep on Instagram, youtube.com/2blacksheep. We really need y'all to hit that subscribe button for us. We need 100 more till we get to 2K.
100.
And then we need more than 2K after that. But like, let's get to 2K first. Let's make it a New Year's resolution to get there. Hopefully y'all can help us. Y'all can help us help you.
We need 90.
We need 90. Okay, we getting there. Shout out to the new 10 followers and subscribers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Since the beginning of this episode. But yeah. So if y'all would please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a girl. You know what I mean? At the end of it, you have to tell a girl.
You for sure
tell her to follow us and subscribe. You know, because girls control the world, you know.
Who run the world? Girls.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Beyonce was on it. But yeah, shout out to you hoes. Shout out to you Summer Walker loving hoes. Shout out to you Sierra Prayer loving hoes. I love you all. Like, you know. And yeah. Graham, you have anything you wanna say in closing?
Do I want to say anything in closing?
Yeah.
I do. The only prayer that we acknowledge is
the player's prayer?
Player's prayer, nigga.
Thank you. Hey, there we go.
What's happening?
I was just
tell them, Lord. Tell these hoes. Talk to these bitches.
I was drinking your love. You were sad. I'm on my knees. Lord, please show me some love.
That was the player's prayer.
Straight up.
Fuck is y'all talking about?
Yeah. That's the only prayer we acknowledge.
The only prayer.
You know what I mean?
The only prayer we acknowledge. You feel me? And then what Hov say? What Hov say? I was just fucking them girls. I was gonna get right back. Shit, I'm a man with pride. You don't do shit like that. You don't even leave me sick like that.
Like that, right? For real.
Yeah, man. But yeah, definitely salute to y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with twoblacksheep.com. It is officially cuffing season, so you got to get you a hoodie so one of these bitches can steal it. Or women, because I wouldn't call y'all bitches. You feel me? My new word for y'all is unstable creatures. That's what I'm gonna call y'all, unstable creatures. If y'all unstable creatures want to go ahead and bypass having to steal a hoodie from a nigga, you could just cop a hoodie from 2 niggas, 2 black sheep, twoblacksheep.com, and you already good.
Yeah, buy 1 or 2 of them.
Buy 1 or 2
of them.
And with that said,
hey, like I said, let me reiterate this. to a lot
Go
of
ahead, take
you,
us out.
to a lot of you females out there, because it's this prayer is everywhere right now, bro, and it's really popular. And a lot of these females is really gonna recite it and everything, and they have to remember before Russell, they went through Bow Wow. They went to 50. They went through, they went through, they went through Future. You know what I mean? What stage of Sierra are you at before you gonna start asking for this prayer? So, just be cognizant of that. You know, God work wonders, but not miracles. So with that said, it's been good. It's been real. It's been two of them.
Deuces.